I actually had not started it yet.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was trying to count down so you'd actually see when I went.
Well, Seki just baited Knick-Knack.
Yeah.
I literally was sitting here going, and he started talking before I'd finished the countdown. I was counting down on my fingers, y'all.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Anime Club. I'm Knick-Knack with Mr. Great Lord Warren, Realm Shifter, and Seki.
Alright, so I guess we're just skipping introductions this time around.
This is the reason why I do vocal countdown.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but I don't know. I thought Knick-Knack was smart enough to catch my drift.
I don't think he knows how to count that way.
Oh, that was mean.
Burn! Are you gonna take that, Knick-Knack?
I mean, the way how she counts is definitely different from the way how normal people here count, just saying.
Are you gonna stop taking pot shots at other people in the room, Vorn?
Holy shit. This is just the episode where Vorn roasts
it goes
everybody, I guess.
This way? Is it... God damn it, how is it normal? Okay, when do you guys do this?
I didn't even notice she was counting. I just saw her put her hands up and I thought she was signaling me that we started.
Okay. Vaughn and I apparently count down different ways on our hands.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
do a couple.
so we're here to talk about Oreshura, or Ore no kanojo to asanajimi ga shiraba sugiru, or my girlfriend and childhood friend fight too much.
Yep. This was my submission this time around. So.
Yep, it's based on a light novel. It has a manga. It has another manga. It has another manga. It has another manga, and it has an anime.
Yep. Awesome. I think the light novel is finished, and yet, interestingly enough, this is one of the light novels that never got translated. I still don't think it has a translation.
It is finished as of 2022, 18 volumes and an extra.
Yep.
Of the manga, the original one is finished or ended at 7 volumes, and then there's a spin-off that's labeled Sugiru for Coma that is also either finished or ended. Another one called Sugiru plus H, which is 2 volumes, which is finished or ended. And another one called Sugiru I, that is 1 volume that is finished or ended.
Mm-hmm.
All published between 2011 and 2014.
Yep.
All 4 of them.
Wow.
Yeah. When does the light novels run through?
2011 to 2022.
Okay. Yeah. So
Hey, the author was productive. That's almost 2 volumes a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was a very productive show. When did the anime come out?
The anime came out between January and March of 2013.
Oh yeah, I'm not counting on a season 2 there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I knew that because I knew this anime like when we were in middle school / high school, and I was actively watching it. I just never finished it because I could never get past the fucking cringe that this show had in it when I was younger.
Well, so this is an A1 Pictures production.
Yep.
And I really need to list things that A1 Pictures has done at this point?
No.
Let's popcorn style and each of us name something that A1 Pictures has done.
Fairy Tail.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Fate.
I don't really remember. I think maybe the Iron... What was it? Iron Kagu? It's a fucking train
Iron Fortress
one.
Kaminari.
There.
Also Sword Art Online.
Yep.
Yeah.
Black Butler.
Kaguya-sama, Love is War, hint hint.
You stole that one from me, damn it.
Oh, no, Exorcist.
They've done a lot of shit.
They've done a lot of shit.
Some of it good shit, some of it shit.
Yep.
Some of it,
I think
they do solo leveling.
But this one...
And Fate Strange Fake.
Yes.
But this one we're falling into kind of falls into the shit category.
Yeah. It's this was a choice.
This was certainly a choice of all time that I decided to make. But it's not the first. It's not the last choice that I will make of all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I was very happy that they clarified that this was at the very least high school, because the art does not look like high schoolers. The art looks like elementary school kids. To put that just bluntly. So like, because I googled this before I watched it, and for a second I was like, oh god, this looks like it's like middle school or elementary school.
Well, I mean, they do have a lot of flashbacks in the show.
They do, but
like, I mean, I could recognize it mostly just because I already knew what I was getting into when I was watching this.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, I can kind of understand like why you might have thought that.
But can I say our main character?
Orewa burning fighting no fighter. Okay, As
Orewa anti-romances.
As the resident cringe aficionado appreciator of the group, I actually thought this one was kind of mid, even as a cringe lover.
Yeah.
Like, it starts out like plenty of good cringe to bite into.
Oh, yeah.
But it kind of falls into the generic as soon as, like, it actually becomes a romance anime between the two leads.
Yeah. Like, once it gets past, like, I want to say, like...
At that point, it ceases being good cringe and starts being, like, just boring, generic cringe.
It just turns into every other harem romance anime, except one of the characters is technically together. In fact, I hate the white-haired girl so fucking much because she's so useless in the show, it feels like. But that's mostly because, like, if they weren't technically, officially dating, she would have no purpose in the show, in my opinion.
I really need you to know that the demographic for the light novel just says male.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Gee. Who would have thought?
But the mangas are all seinen.
Yeah, that's still a male demographic.
I know. I think it's funny that the demographic just says male. They know their audience.
Yeah.
And it was not me.
No, absolutely not.
And I've never felt so alienated by a show before.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's a lie. I have felt this alienated by a show before.
Yeah.
Its name was Domestic Nikata.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's some good cringe.
That's the...
That was
Piece de la
not good cringe. That was just crap.
The creme de la cringe.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Seki about to end this entire channel.
About to nuke, delete this channel, never to return.
No. I just nuke delete my co-stars.
Oh, shit.
She's making dinner tonight, so...
Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna skip dinner tonight. Yeah. So, I mean... Okay, so I know you had some problems, like, with the character design, feeling they look too childish, but...
It was just when I first Googled it.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
a problem once I was actually watching the anime.
Oh,
It was
okay.
probably the
It's just-
childhood friend was the first thing she saw.
No, it's genuinely... I don't know if you've ever seen the cover of the first book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That looks more middle school, but I can understand.
Yeah, I see it.
But it's very childish in kind of the way it looks, and because I looked this up first, I was like, before I'd even read the plot summary to see if it was high school or not, I was like, oh god, that does not look like high school.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just an art sort of thing. That's
Yeah.
not actually a problem. I mean, look at Lucky Star.
Yeah.
You know, I can't actually complain because I love Lucky Star.
Oh, yeah, Lucky Stars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, even though, like, you weren't, like, maybe the biggest fan, at least as far as initial impressions of the art goes, I did actually like the art was in the anime because it was very colorful. You don't typically see that a lot.
Yeah, so I watched Toradora.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good counter, actually.
So I watched Toradora.
I watch a colorful anime that isn't shit.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate for something in this
You're
show.
trying to find something to latch onto here.
I'm trying to find something to at least praise the show for, so before we just completely ragdoll it into the dirt where it belongs.
Look. This wasn't the worst thing I've ever watched.
Yeah.
We've had lower lows.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
yeah.
had
Yeah.
lower lows.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't terrible. I think, it's so funny the way that they set these two characters up, like him and his girlfriend, as both, like, anti-romance, like, driven, focused, just into, like, the characters like that, and then the next, like, 12 episodes proceeds to just...
Proceeds to just create a harem for
Imagine
Yeah.
if they didn't
protagonist.
try to play this as a straight harem and they took the same character dynamics and it was the anti-Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Yeah.
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 No, because
I mean,
That's what it
it's
felt like at first.
I mean, I will
weird.
give the show credit for one thing, that for considering when it came out as far as rom-com animes were concerned, it at least progressed faster than most, where the characters will actually kiss and hold hands in the show, whereas you might not even get that for some romance anime of this era.
Yeah, okay, so I watched Bakemonogatari.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah,
Or Bunny Girl Senpai. Sorry.
No.
Just because both of those, they actually get together fast and then stay together for the rest
No,
of the
yeah,
series.
but those came out
Yeah.
after this. Or at least, I think Bunny Girl Senpai did.
Bunny Girl did. Bakemonogatari now.
Bakemonogatari
Yeah.
came out before.
That was pretty contemporary.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
contemporary for the time.
Still, I'm just making a joke.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when I go watch domestic Nakana shows.
The show still falls into the cringe category, but not quite the tasteful cringe category.
Nah, there's no such thing as tasteful cringe or cringe. There's cringe, but there's cringe remaining novel or interesting.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oof.
Yeah.
Which this did not do.
No, it did not. Especially after, like, once, what was it? The student council president girl got added to this show just basically went off the fucking deep end.
Yeah, by the time she got added, it became clear they actually were trying to set up the two leads to actually have something going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't create a harem and then destroy it.
Yeah, you really can't.
It doesn't work that way.
No.
If you create the harem, you need to commit to the bit and not have him end up with any of them.
Yeah.
Not have him end up with one of them in particular after not really considering the others.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Commit to the bit or do something else.
Yep.
Wait, didn't they do that in, what was, like, the one, what was that one that we really, really liked? It was, Yatsuga, son of a Yatsuba boss, and Mafia daughter with the key thing.
Huh.
God damn, not Myra. I'll look it up.
For the anime channel or separately?
Anime channel, I think. Oh, wait, no,
Wait,
we
the
haven't
house
watched
husband?
that. No, not that. No, go ahead. I'll look it
Okay.
up.
Well,
Okay.
I guess we'll use this time. We'll just talk about the opening. I mean, it was there.
We did have an opening. It was called Girlish Lover, and the
Yes.
ending was called W Wondertale.
Yep.
Girlish Lover came on. I saw what the visuals of the opening, and I immediately knew what I was getting into.
You clocked it.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
just on site. It was on site.
It was you were locked in as soon as you saw that opening.
Mm.
I'm locking in.
We did get a beach episode.
Yes, we did.
Oh, there we go. Nisekoi, yeah.
haven't seen Nisekoi.
Oh god, fucking.
I haven't seen
Nisekoi.
Nisekoi.
No,
Okay.
honestly, I would not even give this the credit of Nisekoi because Nisekoi is basically just fuck around and find out, and just
Yeah.
nothing, but also nothing fucking happens.
I don't know Nisekoi.
Nick Nack and I are just like, fucks up with Nisekoi.
Fuck that show.
I actually
That's all
recognize that
Yeah.
name. I didn't hear that much about it.
Fuck that show. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck that show.
I actually at least read through all the manga.
Shut up. You don't count.
Hey, I didn't like Nisekoi that much either, okay?
Yes, but the fact that you're still even pulling out the comparison just angers me.
I don't think I've ever seen these two get this heated.
Yeah, but they also kind of have the same dynamic, unfortunately, in Nisekoi. That's the reason why I'm pulling it out, unfortunately.
They do, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
It really, truly does.
Now Sekbet's looking
Did
it up.
you please tell me you at least didn't put that show in the hat, or did you?
I don't think I did.
Okay, good. I want it to stay that way, unless you want to make me hate you even more.
What the hell?
I think like I might throw it in if fucking I run out of shit to throw in. That's the only thing though.
Yeah, that'll maybe save you from my wrath.
Because I am running out of shit to put in and renumber to put in.
Yeah, me too. I'm putting in all the most random bullshit I can find that I haven't at least seen.
Like
You-
Oreshura.
Yes, exactly. Well, no, I did see this before, but I didn't see all of it until now. So yeah.
So Sekmet, what are your thoughts now on reading that from Wikipedia?
I've actually seen Nisekoi. I just didn't remember.
From your memory?
I just didn't remember.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about this, and it's like, huh.
Yep.
So Oreshura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a show. It's a show of all time.
Fuck the white-haired girl.
Yes, in particular.
Yeah.
Specifically that one.
Specifically that
I
one.
couldn't stand her.
No.
Even when I liked the show for cringe, I was thinking she was more of a villain character.
Even
When she ended up being like an actual lead, I was like, oh, come on.
Even when she made all those fucking JoJo references, I still couldn't bring it in myself to like her.
I really wish that they'd really gone full ham on the battlefield route at the end and just had them physically
Yes.
fight it out.
Yeah.
Like, put them in an arena, create a fucking...
You know, cat fight arena,
yeah.
basically.
That would have been beautiful.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was also a lot of what I'd call Japanese-isms in this show. I think the biggest one, specifically, was about the main character's alternate persona, aka Burning Fighting Fighter. And it was basically, he had a Chinibyo phase, as it's known, and he's really embarrassed by it.
Look, we all had a Chinibyo phase, we just didn't call it that.
Yeah, we just
But
did it.
I actually loved that. Like, that's the one running gag that got me the entire series, was the Burning Fighting Fighter and his, like, absolute morbid reactions to it.
I mean, it was okay. I didn't like it for different reasons, but it's mostly just because it's more so to do with when you look at Japanese society and how appearance focused they are. You kind of understand his cringe reaction because he's trying to fit in more with society's expectations of him, but that burning part of his past kind of keeps reminding of it.
Look, we all have dark moments in our past realm.
Like
that wasn't even a
fanfiction
dark
that Seki has
moment.
published.
That was just a fake.
Or the fact that I was a horse girl in 3rd grade.
It wasn't even delusional past. It was just being
Not delusional
being a
past.
child.
We all have a dark past. So we want to hide.
A past life.
Knick-Knack over here creating a transmigration novel, apparently.
The only thing I hate about that was I would have rather him throw an actual punch toward that, like, jackass dude right there, rather than do, like, his Chinibyo shit. Really.
Oh, you mean in that, like, the 4th episode or whatever?
Yeah!
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
At least get one punch in.
I know, right?
Just one.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a waifu.
I do.
Okay.
Mine is actually the main guy lead's friend. I don't even know.
His childhood friend?
No, not his childhood friend. The white-haired one, but not the white-haired bitch girl.
Oh, you mean like
Love
the one
that.
that sits next to him?
Yeah, the one that sits next to him and he kind of like talks to in like certain like other off scenes. He's the what is it? He's the friend of the main or of the pink-haired
The
girl.
guy that starts playing wingman to the pink hair girl.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you two?
Pink Out Girl, kind of. Not really.
I might fall into Chihuahua, but that's just because by the end of the series, she was the only one I was convinced wasn't absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
My waifu is the idea of them all fighting one another for his affections.
The cat fight arena.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Battle to the death.
That honestly would have been the better ending for this anime.
Okay, can we talk about how really terrible that last episode entirely was? Like a competition about expressing how much you love somebody. That was.
Yeah, it was really fucking stupid.
Honestly,
Do you know what this show
I
reminds
lost
me
brain
of?
cells.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you know what this show reminds me of? Invaders of the Rokujoma.
Kind of, but at least that one had the creative it wasn't just girls getting involved. It was
Yeah.
we had Ghost Girl.
There
we
was
have,
an alien, there was a
Alien.
princess, etc.
It's
Yeah.
the shock of what new girl was being introduced this week was
Yeah.
kind of carried the show.
Yeah.
I know, but in terms of that sort of thing, Bakemono is a better version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, in Romcom, they felt more like they were trying to become friends rather than, lovers?
They were pretty explicitly trying to
Yeah.
become lovers.
Not in my eyes, at least.
No, that
I
was
don't
still
know.
harem.
You might not have seen it that way, but they explicitly stated and made it very clear in that show that was a
Honestly,
that was a
Invaders
harem.
of Rokujoma is still kind of blocked out in my memory.
The best harem
nice
is
of
Bunny
you.
Girl Senpai, because Bunny Girl Senpai, the harem is only in the minds of the delusional girls, and the guy's like, no, I've got...
A girlfriend, and she's really nice. Look,
Yes.
I met her in the 1st episode, and we were together by the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't, lean on the harem too much.
Nope.
Little crush.
Yep.
Oh, we're not getting together? Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
So, I mean, that's my recommendations for, harem, if you want harem.
Harem.
But honestly, if you just want a good school rom-com, right? Or like a good rom-com. My recommendations are for Wotakoi and Horimiya.
If you
And
just,
Kimi ni Todoke. Oh my god, you should watch Kimi ni Todoke.
if you just want to see crazy people falling in love, go watch.
Toradora!
Not what I was gonna say.
But it works.
I mean, it works.
I was gonna say Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Yeah, crazy delusionals. I mean, if you want to go if you're really looking for like the more harem-esque route, you can't. There are a few options that you have. One of my recommendations, even though it is way beyond the scope of the show, is High School DD. I know Laura is cringing, or sorry, Seki is cringing over this one because she's well aware. But yeah, that's like a way like adjacent to the show.
Better, I think, Snafu. Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say Snafu is better, even if.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Better
as much as I didn't
Snafu.
like Snafu, I'd still say
Yeah.
Snafu was better.
Classroom of the Elite was better for me.
Yeah, but that also wasn't.
I know
really,
you didn't like
sup-
it, but remember, I did.
I mean, but that one also
I don't-
wasn't like super romance focused. Like there was like some vague interest from one of the female leads in the main character.
Yeah,
But
it's kind of a similar dynamic
Yeah.
with two of the main characters in that one. And I'm saying as the person who like absolutely smacked that show, like when we talked about it.
Yeah, as opposed to me who actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
No, I liked Classroom of the
I'm
League.
pretty sure it's his submission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was you who
It was
smacked
me who was
the
like,
fuck
I
down.
fucking hate this show with a passion.
I just don't think it fits.
I don't have any more suggestions.
Nope.
Nope.
But I think Knick Knack is going to tell us what we're watching next.
Yes, I brought it up 3 times today. Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2 are coming back. I've been holding on to this one for a while.
If I don't see the Yeti in this season, automatic 0.
No Yeti in this season.
Automatic 0.
Wait,
Damn.
are we going to see the dad and him be creepy? Like Dio?
Well, we'll watch the show. We'll go watch the show and find out. Well, I don't know. Try harder, everyone. I think am I being motioned out?